Every New Year's Eve, we go to the Kadampa Center to take part in the Dorje Khadro Fire Puja to cleanse our negative karma. Follow along, and you can cleanse your negative karma too.
This is based on an understanding of karma, that everything we do makes an imprint on our mind stream that we will inevitably experience at some time in the future. An understanding of karma coupled with an understanding of what we refer to as emptiness, which is a somewhat jargony term, but it refers to the fact that nothing, even those imprints on our mind stream, has any permanent existence. So by doing what we call a purification practice, which is what this meditation is tonight, we lessen the strength of those imprints, and if we're very experienced and highly qualified meditators, we can actually remove them from our mind stream because they are empty. They're not permanent or fixed. Okay, so it's not about feeling bad about things, but it's really a kind of joyful meditation. And the basis of the meditation is this dude who's sitting here to my right. I thought Mike was going to come this evening dressed as Dorje Khadro, but you decided not to? Okay, so he's very wrathful, okay, fierce looking, but it is an aspect of enlightenment, of the enlightened mind of the Buddha, that is fierce towards purifying towards negative actions. He's enlightened, and he is very glad to take on other people's negativities out of his compassion. This is a visualization, and it's fine to study the statue as we do the meditation,
Especially to benefit all other sentient beings. I shall attain the fully accomplished stage of Buddhahood quickly and more quickly. For this reason, I shall make the Dorje Khadro burning offering.
Okay, and now we'll sit just quietly for a moment and meditate on the emptiness, by which we mean the lack of any fixed quality. We'll establish the visualization here, and we'll carry it with us outside. The fire becomes void. That is, the wrong, ordinary view of fire as self-existent becomes empty. While you maintain this view of voidness, a blazing wisdom fire appears. And at the center are the seed-syllable hum and a VAJRA. These transform into the wrathful deity Dorje Khadro. So now we're going to establish the visualization of Dorje Khadro in the fire, and it's fine to look at the statue if you find that helpful in establishing the visualization, because it is a little complicated. He is deep blue in color, has one face and two arms, and holds a VAJRA and a bell. He exhibits the mudra of divine wisdom, hum, that refers to the position that he's holding his hands. Wearing a crown of 5 skulls, he snarls into space, showing 4 great fangs. He is also adorned by a necklace of 50 bleeding heads and a scanty tiger skin loincloth. He is seated with his legs forming a circle, and his whole aspect is that of a powerful, magnificent destroyer of all negativities and obstructions. And we see ourselves in ordinary human form, a black palm seed, syllable of all our negativities, appears at the level of our heart. At your navel, from a red ram, a red fire mandala appears, and beneath your feet appears a blue yam, which transforms into a blue air mandala. Light rays radiate from the palm, bringing forth all negativities and obscurations of your three doors, which refers to body, speech, and mind, which appear as black rays and are absorbed into the palm. From below, a blue wind blows and blue air rises up from your legs, fanning the fire that blazes at your navel. Flaming rays pursue the palm, chase through the door of your nose. The palm takes the form of a large black scorpion and is absorbed into the sesame seeds that you hold in a Dixie cup. That's not in the original meditation. These seeds are then offered to the mouth of Dorje Khadro. So it's quite complicated, and you don't have to do all the details. The important thing is to visualize negativities of body, speech, and mind at the level of our heart, coming up through the chakras, out through our nose, in the form of a scorpion that joins with the sesame seeds in the cup. And all pledges that I have broken since beginningless samsaric lifetimes, Shinting Kurusoha, all are completely purified. And that's really the heart of the meditation. You know, if you want to set everything else by the side, that's fine, but really have a real heartfelt sense that your negativities and broken pledges and vows are there in the sesame seeds. As we offer the sesame seeds, we recite the offering mantra.
Before we recite the mantra, we're going to spin the prayer wheel to magnify our prayers and the prayers inside the wheel. Then you walk around the stupa to meditate on the prayers that you just made and also show respect and reverence and gain merit.
How many times am I supposed to walk around it?
3. You're supposed to meditate, not yell.
Sorry.
3.
3.
I think you're supposed to walk around it 3 times. There might be a number. Now we will recite the mantra.
Ahom Benza Daka Kaha Kaha Kahi Kahi Sarva Pampam Dahana Bakni Kuru Soha.
And now tell me what you're doing.
I am reciting this mantra and offering these sesame seeds to the fire and visualizing that these sesame seeds are black scorpions that have welled up inside me of my negative mind stream. And I'm throwing it into the mouth of the wrathful, yet enlightened and joyful Dorje Khadro.
Very good. Very good. That's good. That's a good synopsis. And then you're vowing to not ever do that again.
So complete it.
Okay.
Om Benza Daka Kaha Kahi Kahi Sarva Pam Pam Dahana Bakni Kuru Soha.
Yeah.
It makes such a sizzling when you throw them in. And here's a quick look at the inside of the Kadampa Center. We're in the Gampa, where special events and classes take place. In here also are the altars where you can make offerings to the Buddha. Offerings help you to accumulate merit, which inevitably helps you get a better place during rebirth and stops samsara, which is the cycle of rebirth and death, which will ultimately lead to attaining nirvana. And here is the wrathful Dorje Khadro. It's hard to see him sitting, but you can see him now. Standing because he has his mouth open, right? He has his mouth open so he can receive all your negative thoughts and actions. He has his head tilted back. When you wash your hands, think, I am washing away all the stains of delusions of all sentient beings. When you go out through a door, think, I am bringing all sentient beings out of a prison of samsara.